Hi loving friends, it's Chris from Miraculite. How you guys all doing today? I hope you're having a blissful, joyous day full of love and excitement. Okay, so I woke up this morning, eyes open up, Claire's like, you're going to do a belief work video. And I'm like, okay, here we go. So I'm going to do a belief work and how I do belief work, how I dissect belief work, how I get to the bottom root, and how I delete it. We're going to look at letting go and payoffs and how it's serving us. And also fears around our belief system. We're going to show you how I kind of release these so that maybe that you can work on them yourself or you can assist other people. I find this very, very important. This is what I use with every client that I work with. So usually, let's focus on a belief system and power today. So I would generalize the belief system first. So for example, I would say maybe male, life, family, financial, work and career, faith, marriage, learning, love, relationships. So that's just a general category that I may ask the angels of what it's going to be under, or whatever they're discussing with me may come up and be like, oh, they're having power issues. So I'll focus, okay, we're going to focus on power beliefs. But today we're going to focus directly on power. Okay. So I'd ask you to think about a white ball of light. And on this white ball of light, we're going to focus all our negative belief systems towards power. So I'm going to say some negative belief systems, but at this time, I want you to focus on all your negative belief systems towards power onto this light. And also when I say what's the worst thing that happened, you could also relay what's the worst thing that happened to you and your views, okay? But I'm going to go with what I'm guided to share. So, for example, I say, what's the worst thing in power? Well, someone's going to take it away from me. I'm going to be hurt if I'm in my power. Okay, what's the worst thing if someone takes away your power if you're hurt in your power? Well, I don't know, I feel like a failure. I feel like I'm worthless. There's no point even trying because someone's just going to take it away from me anyways. What's the point? I might just give up now because I'm going to fail anyways. Okay, because basically probably what happened is in a past life or this life, you try going for your power, but someone took it away or abused it, or you've seen someone else in their power who's abused their power, and you're like, oh man, I don't want to be like them, and so we just never really go into our power. So for example, I would say like money, oh, money's the root of all evil. Well, then right away, you'll never be rich because you believe money is the root of all evil. So you'll never, ever attract abundance into your life. It's just whatever there's any negative belief systems towards money, too, you might want to look at. But this one's all about power today. So any negative belief systems towards power, we got to delete them and erase them because if we don't, you'll never step into your power. You'll just stay back here playing small, playing victim where you think it's safe. It's an illusion of safe. Okay, so what we're going to do now is, so you feel worthless, you feel like you're going to fail. So what's the worst thing that you're going to fail yourself, you're going to fail your family, and then maybe you'll fail creator. So then I get a shift, I get a lot of energy like that when I get to the root. So basically a lot of it around power is, I'm going to fail myself and I'm going to fail creator. And so they just feel like a failure in their life. And they just feel it's safe to be down in the failure. Or maybe another thing is that they were always trying to seek conditional love with their parents, trying to seek their approval and acceptance, and they could never get there good enough, and so they always felt like they were failing, and so they go through their whole life like this too as well. There's a lot of reasons why people may not stand in their power, but I'm giving you a couple of them, but there's a lot of them, but we're going to focus on general one of them right now. And so at this time, you'd also focus a white light, like I said, with all your negative belief systems, and then you would send up the Creator to be transmutated, okay, and cleansed and purified, all right? And then what we're going to do is we're going to focus on all the positives to being in power. So what are some positives to being in power? What are some things that you can think about that you would do in your power when you think about it? You know, the people you could help, the services you do, the animals that you take care of, maybe the projects that you would do. You'd be a beacon of light and service. You'd help empower others. You'd be of service to others. You bring your soul truth and your wisdom here, your knowledge, your attributes, and all these things to help and assist other people here. So it's kind of like being of service, being a beacon of light for Creator when you're standing in your power. So we're just letting go of all those false illusions towards power, or the one our 3D system wants us to think about power, more greed and corruption, and more money gives you power. Like, let's just get rid of all those ones. You know, let's stand in Creator's power. Let's stand in the power of the Creator, the true strength, the love force of the universe. Okay? So let's put all the positives. Right now, think of all the positives of you standing in your power. Come on, let me hear it. Just say them. Everything that you do in your power. Whoa, that's a big shift on that one for whoever's watching this one today. Woo! So now, just focus being in your power, okay? Just focus on being there in that moment. Okay, another thing we want to focus on is letting go. Letting go of being a victim. Letting go of fear of your own power. Letting go of fear of failure. Letting go of past mistakes. Letting go of low self-worth. All these things that are keeping us in our failure and our disempowered state. Letting go of disempowerment. Just letting it go. Okay? So, you're going to kind of repeat after. We're going to give you Creator's definition of letting go, how to let go, when to let go, and what it feels like to let go in all areas of your life, and to know it's possible to let go. And if you want this download, then just say yes. Good. And then just kind of repeat after me. Just say I and then my name. I choose to safely release. I choose to let go of being a victim, of playing it small, fear of my own power, fear of failure, fear of past mistakes, low self-worth. Let these all go. Choose now to let them go. Find them in your body and say, they no longer serve me. It's time to let you go now. Let them go, and it's safe now. This is the time of the light. This is the time to take back your power and stand in your power. We're coming into a beautiful age right now, and it's time to claim your divinity, okay? Because you standing in your power and sharing your gifts benefits us all. So time to let it go. Just let them go now. Visualize letting all these go. Good. Let them go. Awesome. Beautiful. So next thing we're going to focus on is payoffs. Sometimes, or how it's serving you. Sometimes we fall on it. It's easier to be a failure than to step into success, you know? It's easier to play victim than to stand in your power. It's easier to feel worthless, to feel powerless, than to stand in your power. And so sometimes we fall back on this. Another example I'll give you is sometimes people, they want to lose weight, they want to attract a certain person in their life, but maybe in a past life or this lifetime they were sexually molested, and so they have a payoff of staying fat or overweight because it serves them so they don't get raped later on in life. So they have a payoff there. All right, so they fall back on to that payoff. So fear of failure, so they fear success, so they fall back on just being a failure. So another one is seeking attention. They have a seeking attention payoff. So some people like to keep cancer or stay sick because the family comes and gives them energy and love. So it's serving them in some way. So you want to look at the serving. How is it serving you? What's the payoff of staying in your negative and power? Okay, so now we're going to send love and energy. I want you now to focus on the area of the payoff. Okay, so maybe it's playing victim, feeling worthless, feeling powerless. And I want you to focus on that area inside of yourself. I want you to say to this part of yourself, this emotional payoff, that this area of yourself is no longer necessary. It does not serve me anymore. I'm ready to shed my snakeskin. I'm ready to let go of all things that no longer serve me. I'm ready to let go of all my payoffs. I'm ready to let them go now. Find this place of reason and understanding yourself and talk to this place and say these things are no longer necessary. Good. Good. Let it go. Let them go. Good. Now let's focus around fear. Sometimes we have a fear around power. I fear standing in my power. Okay? So we're like, all fears that you have. I want you to kind of focus on, I just choose to release all my fears of standing in my power, originating at my current age and maybe all spaces in time, including all past lives. Okay? All the fears that I have towards my power. Now, I want you to find the place in your body where you feel located. Where do you feel the pain in your body when you think about your fear of standing in your power or whatever fear that you may have? Where do you feel it in your body? Your chest, solar plexus, heart, stomach, head? Or where do you feel it? And when you find this location, I also want you to visualize putting it into an elevator of light. And it's being evaporated from your body. It's going to this ball of light. It's going up to Creator again to be transmutated. And let all your fears go. I choose to let my fears go. Just let them all go and replace fears with safe. I choose to feel safe. We're going to Creator's definition of safe. Creator's perception on safe. How to be safe, when to be safe, and what it feels like to be safe in all areas of your life. And that's possible to be safe. And if you want this download, then just say yes. Good. Because it's safe. It's safe to be in our power. It's safe to share our gifts now. It's age of light now. Any fears we have, any fears of storing in our body, let them go now. Let them vanish. Let them dissipate and leave from your body. So now let's just imagine now. What's the opposite of all these fears is safe. So say to yourself, I choose to release all these fears now. And I choose now to replace them with safe. I choose to feel empowered. I am empowered. I am safe. I am safe when I walk with the Creator. Know that you are free and you're protected when you walk with Creator. His strength can transmutate anything. His power can transmutate anything. Him walking in you and with you, you have nothing to fear. The power of the Creator is everything. The air, the screen you're looking at, the body you're in, the voice, the eyes, everything is Creator. He can transmutate anything. And so let Him into your life. Like the footsteps in the sand where He was carrying you, walk beside Him now. Walk with Him. Walk with the strength of Creator in you and around you. Feel the power of the force of the Creator in you. It is your gift to be and stand in your power, dear bright and shiny ones. So what we're going to do now is we're going to step into our power self now that we've released all this stuff. Okay, there's another thing I'm thinking about here that's coming to my mind is what's as important is shock. Sometimes we have a shock about being in our power. Something happened. We were killed, we were hanged, stabbed, crucified. All these things happened to us when we were standing in our power. So right now we're going to release this shock, okay? So just say to yourself, I now choose to safely release all shocks across all spaces and time that happened to me when I was standing in my power. And I ask Him now to be lifted from me. And just visualize white purifying light washing through your whole body. It's cleansing all your cells, your genetics, your DNA. And just allow it to release the shock from your being now that's keeping you disempowered, keeping you small. Release this trauma now. Good. Good. That's beautiful. Just release that shock. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to jump into a powered version of ourselves. Okay, so anchor yourself deep into Mother Earth. Visualize your cords going deep down to Mother Earth. Good. I also want you to come anchoring your rainbow roots into Mother Earth. And then come up and bring a cord up to the center of your heart. And then to the center of the sun. Okay. Just running a power activation for you. So it clears any belief systems that are stopping you from standing your power. Because it's your gift to be and stand your power. So now I want you to visualize a future self. And I want you to look at him and observe him. What are they doing? How are they eating? How are they running? How are they jogging? What are they doing? What kind of games are they playing? What kind of friends do they have? Look at them, observe them. What are they doing in their power, in their full power state? See them in the greatness that they are. See them in their health. See them in their vibrant vitality. Just look at them and observe them. What do you see? That's you that you're looking at. That's you in your empowered state. The greatness of who you really are. Look at it and walk around it and observe it. I want you to get closer to this version of yourself. And then I want you to merge with it and be this version. Nan chahata ni kianana nan sikutu andla. Woo! Good. Anchor in that new empowered state. Now, I want you now to envision now that cord come back from the sun back into here, into your body. I want you to visualize going back into Earth, anchoring these new frequencies of empowered state into Earth. Good, and see, Mother, she asked you to come here. She wants you to be here, and you jumped in to be here. I know this is not the most easiest place to be, but it's a beautiful challenge for our souls. We love it here. From the higher self's perspective, we love it here. It's a great place to learn and grow from. It's a living school. It's a living library. This is my gratitude and appreciation to be here. This is a chance to prove your worth. You're already worthy in the eyes of Creator, but for you, it's a chance to prove how worthy you are, about how greatness you are, about how you accomplish and grow yourself and learn and expand and grow to the greatness of who you are. You're already worthy, even if you don't even do this. The Creator sees your worth, but we can come here to learn more worthiness about ourselves, more empowered version of us, the greatness of ourselves. And how we can overcome every obstacle by just seeing how worthy you are inside. Knows you can overcome any obstacle in front of you. So here we discover our own worth. A lot of us come in here, we feel worthless. We feel like we just can't live or go forward in life anymore. But this teaches us, when we break free from these limited things that are keeping us disempowered, we step into our power. We see how worthy and great we are. We are infinite beings from infinite source wisdom, here to expand in this collective consciousness of greatness. This is a beautiful time to be here. Thank you very much for staying and tuning in to me today on this belief work and power. I hope that it serves you in the highest and best way. And today was just all about belief work. You can do this for anything too. You can categorize and look at it for money, everything. You can look at it, okay? And break it down. Find the root. Get to the bottom of the dandelion root and bring it up. Because if you cut the top off, it's just going to keep happening, okay? It's just going to keep happening until you learn. You're going to find patterns year after year of why you're being disempowered. You're going to keep attracting things of victimhood. You know what I mean? Until you learn to stand in your power and say enough is enough. No more. I don't want this. I don't want to be disempowered anymore. I choose to stand in my power. I choose to free myself. If you want to know Courage's definition of empowerment, Courage's perceptual empowerment, how to be empowered, when to be empowered, and what it feels like to be in your power in all areas of your life, and that's possibly empowered, then just say yes. Unchata, niandaka, nansiotro hostiada. You standing in your power and sharing your gifts benefits all of us. Rise up, great ones. Release all blockages that are stopping you from standing in your power. When I see you, I see greatness. Many blessings, sweet divine ones of all that is. Mu. Lemurian love from my heart to yours. Many blessings, dear bright and shining ones. Thank you, thank you, thank you.